Hi everyone! So, I've been putting out some visuals here and there from my Renpy templates for eyes following the mouse, but since I actually made real progress this time, I decided to make a quick devlog about it. The previous versions of the template were basically hard-coded. They were more of the experiment and proof of concept than anything else. So my first job here was to do a settings page. Now developers can position the eyes, change the radius of the movement, make the movement smoother or harder, and many other options. So, how it's made? First, I added a new file called plugin-eyes-options.ipy, where I moved all the backend code. I added the new screen eye tuning overlay. You can call this screen whenever you want in your files. And when you make changes in the settings, the changes are saved to persistent. So if you don't delete your persistent and build your game, the plugin settings will still exist, but alternatively, you can just change the default values. And yes, I made the settings resolutions aware this time. They are not hard-coded anymore. I'm a real programmer, I swear. I added an additional frame in a tuning screen that I called debug square. Its whole purpose is to stay in front of everything and help you position your eyes properly. But look, I also printed some useful values on top of it, because I'm a real programmer, so I like numbers. But if you don't appreciate my numbers and my beautiful red square, you can also toggle it. Okay, enough rambling about this, what you can actually tune this time. First thing first, you can change the X and Y positions of the center of the eyes, or the eyes archer points. You have to tune those two variables to be at the center between the eyes pockets. Then you choose the radius, or in other words, the distance your eyes can move in any direction from the center.
But dangerous donut, the eyes don't move in a circle, they move in an oval shape.
Yes, and this is handled next, with the radius scaling. You can choose X and Y radius scaling, where, if they are set to 1, it's a perfect circle. If the X is set to something less than 1, it's an oval with its width less than its height. And vice versa, if the Y is set to something less than 1, it's an oval with height less than its width. Next on the list is smoothing. It lowers the pace the eyes are moving towards the mouse. If it's set to 1, there is no slowing, but if it's set to something less than 1, you can see the movement start to appear smoother. If you set it too low though, you should consider increasing the movement radius a little bit to compensate for the slowing. Honestly, that's my favorite setting. It makes the movement so much more satisfying and kinda creepy. And I mean, as a long-time horror fan, a little bit of added creepiness is always appreciated, And lastly, the fellow fintext is making the eyes more reactive at the middle, but as a side effect it takes a little bit reactiveness from the sides. So, if you make it higher, you might need to add a little bit more radius. The purpose of the fellow index is to make the movement of the eyes natural and believable when the mouse is close to them, and in particular when the mouse is between them. Alright. I'm still trying to make myself comfortable recording voiceovers. So that's all I have for you today, but if you need more detailed information, I will leave down in the description the full written devlog over on each, and I also leave down the link to the template itself. But you can also find my each link in the bio. Okay, thanks for watching, and please don't laugh at my pronunciation too much. My mother tongue is PHP and I mostly speak to computers. Sorry.